I'm Bridget Condon with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The Eagles could have quarterback Jalen Hurts back just in time for their wild card matchup Sunday against the Packers. Hurts was back on the practice field Wednesday for the first time as a limited participant after suffering a concussion in Week 16. Meantime, Packers quarterback Jordan Love, who suffered an elbow injury in Week 18, also returned to practice Wednesday as a limited participant. Love saying after practice he has no more numbness in his hand, but does have some soreness in his throwing elbow and is hopeful to play against the Eagles on Sunday. Ravens wide receiver Zay Flowers, who's dealing with a knee injury, is a long shot to play in Saturday's wildcard matchup against the Steelers, according to NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport. And Bill Belichick's career may not be over in the NFL just yet. NFL Network insider Tom Pelissero is reporting multiple teams have inquired about whether Belichick would reconsider his move to college football, including Tom Brady and the Raiders. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
All right, when it comes to getting life insurance for your family, a lot of excuses can get in the way. But ask yourself this: if something were to happen to me, who would pay the mortgage, the kids' education, and the other bills? Then forget the excuses and check out Ethos Life, the online, easy way to get life insurance in 10 minutes. Ethos has rates that you can afford, like a $500,000 policy for a 40-year-old male starting at $1 a day or $30 a month, with a few health questions and no medical exam. Get your free quote right now at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com. Not available in all states. Rates do vary.
Lowe's knows how to help make your Super Bowl 59 party a touchdown. Let us help you prep your home to host with top brands like Charbroil, Blackstone, and LG, so you can be the MVP of game day. Plus, use the Lowe's app to find what you need for a seamless shopping run. Or huddle up with our Lowe's Red Vest associates to help make all your game time hosting decisions.
Well, welcome to my Thursday, the 9th day of January, 2025. It is a national day of mourning, and almost all government agencies and services will be closed. Emergency services will continue. We'll tell you about that coming up in local news. I'm Carol in the newsroom. It's Jared. Good morning, Jared.
Good morning, Carol.
A bit chilly in the north end of the valley this morning.
Chilly all over the valley, but yes, a little extra chilly over there, right?
Yes. Yeah, and we can handle it. We're tough, right?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Let's see. On this date in 1903, not that long ago, right? in the, well, when you consider history, right? The first two-way wireless communication between Europe and America took place when Guglielmo Marconi sent a radio message from Massachusetts to King Edward VII in England. Unfortunately, they never got an answer to the question, do you have Prince Albert in a can? Yes, I can remember making those crank phone calls. Is your refrigerator running? Well, then you better run and catch it. Jared, you missed all the fun of that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, in the news, I think you saw this. Mark Zuckerberg says Facebook and Instagram will get rid of fact checkers. Yeah, but how can we be sure that's true, huh? Yeah, okay. And coming up, we've got birthdays, got a bunch of birthdays again today. I don't know what it is, but yesterday and today, our cup runneth over with birthdays.
And tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that. I'm looking at our birthday lists right now, and oh man, lots of birthdays this time of the year.
I don't know why. Anyway, and I don't know if you're aware, but Gabe Lemus is quite the cook. He's really a good chef. Did you know that?
Is he?
Yeah. And Gabe told me yesterday his 3 favorite cooking shows are Hell's Kitchen, Iron Chef, and Breaking Bad. Dave, what a guy. Okay, birthdays. Are you ready?
Birthday time.
Actor Kay Callan from Lois and Clark fame, 89. Joan Baez, 84. Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin, 81. Actor John Doman, 80. Singer, actor Buster Poindexter is 75. His real name is David Johansen, but everybody knows him as Buster Poindexter. Got that gravelly voice. Singer Crystal Gale is 74. Actor J.K. Simmons is 70. Actor Imelda Staunton is 69. Actor Jolie Richardson, 60. Actor David Costable is 58. Dave Matthews of the Dave Matthews Band, 58. Actor Joey Lauren Adams is 57. Actor Dion Cole, 54. Actor Angela Bettis, 52. Actor Omari Hardwick, 51. A.J. McLean of the Backstreet Boys, 47. Okay, girls, that'll make you feel old, won't it? Guitarist Drew Brown of One Republic is 41. Actor Nina Dobrev, 36. Actor Karis Dorsey, 27. Actor Tyree Brown, 21. Local birthdays coming up.
My name is Shelley Wilkinson, and I am an Imperial Valley Food Bank Board member. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially among those struggling to find their next meal. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Join the fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online today at www.ivfoodbank.org.
We have happy birthday wishes for Abigail Brianna Chronister, Michael Solaria, Fred Fong, R.J. Vargas, Frankie Wild, Lisa Zavala, Elizabeth Garibaldi, Isaac Hurtado, Tony De La Paz, Lilia Madrigal, Carol Kelton, Vicky Uri, Julianne Dyson, Ariana Diaz, Lance Thomas, Lupe Soto, Nora Arvizu, Richard Fitzsimmons, Andrew Navarro, Melanie Pena, Jasmine Perez, Joe Encinas, Melanie Pena, Julie Montano, Rosa Marie Valdez, and Francisco Guerrero. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, and coming up, we'll touch on some of the L.A. area fires. Imperial County represented with firefighters and equipment in that area. And maybe you saw this on the news. A snowplow was used to move abandoned cars out of the roadway as fire ripped through the hills of Los Angeles. Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering, where did they find a snowplow in Los Angeles?
Exactly.
Yeah. From time to time, when it gets windy, they break out the snow plows in Imperial County. Seriously. The snow plows to move sand off of Interstate 8 in the over in the Imperial Sand Dunes area.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got snow plows here.
Yep.
And we have news. Are you ready for World and California News headlines?
I'm ready.
It's all brought to you this morning by your friends at the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. They deliver real-time updates about the air that we breathe.
CBS News Special Report. Former President Carter's flag-draped casket carried up the steps and into Washington's National Cathedral by a military honor guard this past half hour. A state funeral has just gotten underway. All former living presidents, Clinton, Bush, and Obama, are in attendance, as well as President-elect Trump, who's seated next to Mr. Obama. President Biden is there. He'll deliver a eulogy. Joshua Carter is speaking now about the lessons his grandfather taught.
Whenever he told these stories in Sunday school, he always said he did it for one simple reason. He worshiped the Prince of Peace, and he commanded it.
After the state funeral, President Carter's remains will be flown to his native Georgia for private burial next to his wife, Rosalind, in Plains. CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.gov. syndicated.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. Red flag warnings remain in effect in L.A. County as Southern California continues to battle 5 powerful wildfires at once. L.A. City Fire Chief Kristen Crowley offering a bit of optimism.
The winds have subsided a bit, enough to allow our fixed wing and rotor wing aircraft to provide critical air support to this fire.
The Eaton fire near Altadena in Pasadena claiming 5 lives. President-elect Donald Trump alleging that Governor Gavin Newsom's negligence in securing safe water supplies involves a type of fish.
Because they're trying to protect a tiny little fish, which is in other areas, by the way, called a smelt. And for the sake of a smelt, they have no water. They had no water in the fire hydrants today in Los Angeles. It was a terrible thing.
Newsom calling out Trump for playing politics. The smelt actually protected by the Federal Endangered Species Act. Crowdsourcing website GoFundMe launching an initiative to help wildfire victims. Anyone can donate to verified fundraisers via the California Wildfire Relief Hub. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that we breathe.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check that your seats aren't in the visitor section first before buying tickets.
I'm so excited for this game. I can't believe you got us tickets. Me too. Wait, are we on the wrong side?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
This is going to be a long game.
You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Meet Barkley. When Barkley smells gas, he leaves fast. When Barkley hears hissing coming from a gas appliance, he leaves fast. When Barkley sees dirt or water shooting from the ground, he leaves fast. Barkley then calls 911 and Southwest Gas from a safe location.
Did that dog just grab a phone and dial 911?
Gas lines can be buried anywhere, so remember to call 911 and Southwest Gas.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the valley. At El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Don't forget about their mobile service vans that come to you.
KXO News. Thursday, January 9th, 2025, is a National Day of Mourning. Here is George Gale.
The executive order was made to honor President Jimmy Carter, who passed away December 29, 2024, at the age of 100. Flags will be flown at half-staff for the 30 days after Carter's death. Many services and businesses will be open as it is not a federal holiday. As part of the executive order, all federal departments and agencies will be closed. Many local government agencies and services will also be closed. New York Stock Exchange will not trade today, and the U.S. Postal Service will not be operating. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Royce Freeman is back with the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams signed the Imperial Valley native to their practice squad on Tuesday and then promoted the veteran running back to the roster just a few hours later. Freeman replaces Blake Forum, who was placed on injured reserve with a broken forearm. The 28-year-old Freeman, an Imperial High School standout, was an All-American at Oregon and a third-round pick by the Denver Broncos in 2018. He has played for the Broncos, Panthers, Texans, Rams, Cowboys, Browns, Bears, and now the Rams again. Freeman is expected to bring experienced depth to the Rams' running back core as they enter the NFL playoffs. KXO Local News Time, 7:42.
Before you head out on the road, head into El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil. Change the filter, rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works. at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, and the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
The consolidation of healthcare services will move forward, at least for now. Here's George Gale.
An Imperial County Superior Court judge has ended the temporary restraining order that stayed Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District dissolution and denied PMHD's request to stay the effect of the dissolution pending appeal effective January 21st. Judge L. Brooks Anderholt signed the order on Tuesday, January 7th. The decision sustains the California Attorney General's Imperial Valley Healthcare District and the Imperial County Local Agency Formation Commission's demurrer without leave to amend, holding that the Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District lawsuit against the consolidation of PMHD, Heffernan Memorial Healthcare District, and El Centro Regional Medical Center fails to state any viable cause of action. The Imperial Valley Healthcare District President, Catherine Burnworth, said they look forward to what they hope will be an efficient and quiet transition of PMHD to the Imperial Valley Healthcare District leadership on January 21st. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Trial date for 35-year-old Gerardo Acevedo has changed. Acevedo was in court Tuesday. He was told his trial date would be reset. The district attorney's office says the new date is due to new DNA evidence received just last week. Acevedo is one of four accused in the 2020 murder of 19-year-old Jose Angel Sandoval in El Centro. One of the defendants was sentenced last year. Another has already served his time, and a fourth defendant is still outstanding. Acevedo is set to return to court February 24th to begin his trial process. That's it for page 1 of local news, page 2, and weather next.
Page 1 of the local news is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the Imperial Valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Hey, Imperial Valley, looking for a one-stop shop for your hair, nails, and tattoos? 90s Hair Studio, Imperial Electric Tattoo Studio, and Yaya's Nails, all located in one place. Having you look and feeling your best. Grand opening celebration Saturday, January 18th. Enjoy food, raffles, and live music. Heidi's Hair Studio, Imperial Electric Tattoo Studio, and Yaya's Nails is your one-stop style shop. Don't miss the grand opening January 18th, 11 to 3, located at 116 South Imperial Avenue, Suite A in Imperial, right across from the Johnny's Burritos.
It's page 2 of the local news, brought to you by Burgers and Beer. They serve the best burgers in town. They have daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, and of course every day is happy hour from 3 till 6 p.m.
The strike team from Imperial County has been sent to the Eaton Fire in Los Angeles County. Here's George Gale.
The team consists of personnel and resources from Imperial County Fire, Holtville, and Calipatria Fire Departments, and a Type 6 engine with 3 personnel and a battalion chief from the El Centro Fire Department. Eaton Fire started on January 7th and is growing rapidly. City of Yuma Fire Department received a request for resources from California for the Pacific Palisades Fire. The request was for a specific apparatus with firefighting foam capability. The city dispatched an engine company and 4 personnel to the Los Angeles area. Yuma team is expected to serve in air operations. Mutual aid team sent to Yuma Tuesday evening returned Wednesday morning after providing support in structure protection. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And Aviation Day is coming up, the Wally Hale Memorial Aviation Day. It'll be this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Imperial County Airport. It is sponsored by the Imperial Valley Lions Club, and it is presented by the Palm Springs Wings EAA Chapter 1116. It'll feature free airplane rides for kids 8 through 17 years old. A legal guardian must be present, plus a lot more. Contact your nearest Lions Club for more information. Great way to get kids interested in flying. And Imperial County Task Force. Here's George Gale.
The task force arrived at around 10 a.m. Tuesday. Task force consists of personnel and equipment from around the county. County Fire and Brawley Fire Department form the team sent to San Bernardino. That was on Tuesday. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And the 2025 point-in-time count is coming up. The Imperial Valley Continuum of Care Council organizes the count. Volunteers will go out in teams January 24th and 25th to count the homeless population in Imperial County. Volunteers must be 18 years of age or older, and they must complete a training session. The next training session will be January 9th, that's today, at the El Centro Library starting at 5:30 p.m. A session will be held January 16th in the Brawley City Council chambers at 6 p.m., and the final session will be on January 22nd at the Brawley City Council chambers at 6 p.m. Go to Imperial Valley Continuumofcare.org for more information. Remember, Continuum's got 2 U's. Yeah. And January is a special month. It's Human Trafficking Awareness Month. The theme this year highlights the importance of a holistic approach to preventing human trafficking. And Womanhaven of El Centro says, every day vulnerable people are trafficked. People are looking for a way out of desperate situations and willing to take a hold of any opportunity offered to them, even if it seems too good to be true. Friday the 10th, tomorrow, is Human Trafficking Awareness Day. It is suggested you wear blue in solidarity and that on the day that raises awareness for human trafficking. KXO Local News Time, 7:49. Weather next.
Happy New Year from Burgers and Beer with happy hour every day from 3 to 6. Get drink specials all day like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. For January specials, enjoy an espresso martini or a refreshing Coors Light. And don't miss out on our red hot Caesar salad or our seasonal dessert triple berry crumble cake. Burgers and Beer proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Open daily starting at 9. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
According to the National Weather Service, a dry weather system will pass through the region today, bringing another bout of gusty winds and localized blowing dust. The strongest winds will be along the Colorado River Valley, with gusts up to 45 to 50 miles an hour. Breezy conditions are anticipated elsewhere across the Imperial Valley, with gusts in the 20 to 30 mile an hour range. Continued troughing over the western U.S. will result in below normal temperatures through this weekend. Dry air and clear skies will result in lows reaching the freezing mark in the north end desert communities of the valley. 71 our high yesterday, 36 the overnight low in the Mulberry District. Today will be sunny with a high near 72. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north 15 to 25 miles an hour this afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 35 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 44. Northwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Sunny on Friday with a high near 67. Northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Saturday will be sunny with a high near 69. Light wind becoming northwest about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. And on Sunday, we'll have sunny skies with a high near 67. North-northwest wind about 10 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour at times. 45 degrees, 46% relative humidity, wind out of the northwest 7 to 10, air quality good throughout the valley. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers and Beer. It's the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. What a great place to spend some time. The Peanut Patch. You will find that they have homemade candies, treats like fresh English toffee. They make it right there. Chocolate-covered raisins. How about orange sticks? Pecan turtles made from a special family recipe, and so many more delicious treats and so many other great items at the Peanut Patch. Now, the Peanut Patch is open Monday through Saturdays in Yuma. You can Google the Peanut Patch, and, you can shop online. You can get directions on how to get to the Peanut Patch in Yuma. By the way, the Peanut Patch ships all over the universe. They have their very own post office. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Check them out on the web, thepeanutpatch.com. It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. In the NBA, Cavaliers got by the Thunder 129-122. Pacers beat the Bulls 129-113. 76ers whipped the Wizards 109-103. The Knicks rolled over the Raptors 112-98. Pistons beat the Nets 113-98. The Trailblazers topped the Pelicans 119-100. Nuggets, they clobbered the Clippers 126-103. And the Spurs, they lost. The Bucks beat the Spurs 121-105.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, college football picks up again tonight. It'll be Notre Dame and Penn State. They will meet in the Capital One Orange Bowl. And tomorrow night, Ohio State and Texas tee it up. Yeah, as college football continues. So does the NFL. The wild card playoffs this weekend. Saturday, double dip, Chargers and the Texans, Steelers and the Ravens. Sunday, 3. Count them, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. The Broncos and the Bills, Packers and the Eagles, and the Commanders and the Buccaneers. On Monday Night Football, the Minnesota Vikings take on Royce Freeman and the LA Rams. We've got every one of those NFL games right here on AM 1230. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight, and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
How about we take a look at financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service. They are the only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service in the Valley. Southwest Postal, 4th and Ohio, El Centro. JCPenney is merging with a company that owns a number of other once bankrupt clothing stores, including Forever 21 and Brooks Brothers. They will form a new company that will hold significant sway over the future of America's malls. The 123-year-old department store chain anchors the new company, a joint venture with Spark Group, which also owns Lucky Brand, Eddie Bauer, Nautica, and Aeropostale. The merger will form a new company called Catalyst Brands, representing a gamble that combining the beleaguered brands will create a new powerhouse of mall staples that also happens to have America's largest mall operators as major financial backers. Catalyst represents a new chapter for JCPenney, the historic chain that filed for bankruptcy in the height of the pandemic in 2020. It was later bought by mall owner Simon Property Group and real estate developer Brookfield in a $1.75 billion deal. Well, artificial intelligence is coming for your job. 41% of employers intend to downsize their workforce as AI automates certain tasks, according to the World Economic Forum survey. Out of hundreds of large companies surveyed around the world, 77% also said they were planning to reskill and upskill their existing workers to better work alongside AI. But unlike the previous 2023 edition of the Future of Jobs report, this year's report did not say that most technologies, including AI, were expected to be a net positive for job numbers. Taking a look at the big board right now, we see mixed results. The Dow right now up 107 points at 42,635. The S&P 500 is up 9 at 59.18. And the NASDAQ down 11 points at 19,478. Gold up $17.40 an ounce. You want to buy an ounce of gold? On the market, it's $2,689.70. I'll take two. And oil up 86 cents a barrel. They give me just a gallon. That's all I can afford right now.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 72. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, picking up to 15 to 25 miles an hour this afternoon, with gusts as high as 35 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 44. Northwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Friday will be sunny with a high near 67. Northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Right now downtown, we are holding at 45 degrees, 39% relative humidity, wind out of the northwest 7 to 10, air quality good. Financial news brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal. Southwest Security is a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business, 24 hours a day, 365 days every year.
On the radio, KXO El Centro on AM 1230, KXO.
CBS News is next, brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Peter King.
A military honor guard carrying the casket of America's 39th president into the National Cathedral. Jimmy Carter's state funeral is well underway.
With faith in Jesus Christ, we receive the body of our brother James for burial.
State funerals, of course, are rare, and so is the sight of every living U.S. president and several vice presidents in one place. They're among the mourners paying their respects. Carter and former President Gerald Ford had an agreement that whichever one lived longer would eulogize the other. Ford died in 2006. His son Stephen reads what his father wrote.
By fate of a brief season, Jimmy Carter and I were rivals. But for the many wonderful years that followed, friendship bonded us as no two presidents since John Adams and Thomas Jefferson.
Carter's post-presidential life, of course, has been a recurring theme since his death. A longtime CBS News correspondent Bob Schieffer covered the Carter White House.
One time I said to Jimmy Carter, I said, "You're the only person I know who was president who did not consider the presidency the ideal high point of your life." And he just laughed. He didn't challenge that, because Carter understood, and what he wanted to do was help people.
This is what it sounds like around Los Angeles County, with high winds spreading the flames of Southern California's wildfires and no end in sight. FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell on CBS Mornings.
This is still a very dynamic and dangerous situation. And, one thing that I just want to be able to get across is people still need to listen to their local officials, make sure that they're heeding heeding their advice so they can stay safe and so we don't lose any more lives as a result of this fire.
One fire is blamed for 5 deaths. Here's CBS's Danya Backus.
We are starting to see just the level of destruction that has been caused by the fires. We've been traveling from neighborhood to neighborhood here in the Pacific Palisades. We've also been to Altadena, where the Eaton fire killed 5 people. And when you go through those neighborhoods, we went through the business district in Altadena, unrecognizable. Just buildings that are completely destroyed, leveled, some of them still smoldering.
Palestinian officials say the death toll in Gaza from the Israel-Hamas war has passed 46,000, with more than 109,000 Palestinians wounded and injured. They say women and children make up more than half the number of deaths, but they don't say how many of those killed were fighters versus civilians. Wall Street is quiet today. The stock market's closed for the National Day of Mourning for former President Carter. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You could save big when you bundle your auto, home, motorcycle, RV, or boat. Visit Progressive.com.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling your entire account to continue remaining bill credits. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
The Southern California wildfires have forced postponement of some of the Hollywood's annual events.
The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences has delayed its Oscar nominations announcement, scheduled for a week from tomorrow, until Sunday the 19th. The Academy's also extended voting for members by 2 days until the 14th. The LA Times reports lead-up events for shortlisted contenders, scheduled for Saturday, have been canceled. Yesterday, the SAG Awards scrapped its live stream nomination announcement and issued a press release instead. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
The U.S. Supreme Court will hear arguments over the fate of TikTok tomorrow. Its parent company says it will shut down the app in the U.S. in 10 days unless the High Court rules against a law forcing its sale due to national security concerns. I'm Peter King, CBS News.
My name is Josephine Conway, and I'm an Imperial Valley Food Bank board member. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially among those struggling to find their next meal. As the main distribution center of donated food,